Good morning, good morning. How are we doing today? Today is September 2nd, 2025. Market opens in just a couple of minutes. Gonna share my link with the Discord so everyone knows we are live. And welcome. Excited to be here. Another day, another dollar. And we have areas of opportunity. 9/2/2025. Boom, and we are live. So QQQ and the overall market is selling off again today. As we can see from yesterday, from Friday, this sold off very nicely on Friday, then opened after hours in the negative under this moving average and continuing to sell off even more. All right. Yes, it is crazy how much the market is actually selling off here. Okay, team is alerted. Hello, hello. Let me know if that is a little bit too loud, and I can turn it down if it is a bit too loud. Oh, and I'm not even sharing my screen. Here we go. Markets are selling off. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. All right. Markets are selling off. Big drop on QQQ. NVIDIA also with a nice drop. So check this. An NVIDIA worker shares secrets on his screen and a legal battle erupts. Curious to see what happens there with NVIDIA. QQQ is just selling off savage. $560 this morning for the QQQs from highs of 583. Guys, this might be a very nice retracement when we get it, but for right now, SQQQ is what's pushing up. Look at this. SQQQ, even from yesterday, $17.50 to $19, 8.5% profit on SQQQ, shorting the market. Now I want you guys to be careful here because we've been at this price point before for SQQQ. If it breaks 19, it can push up and the market could sell off even more. And again, I want you guys to be aware that this could actually be a support level here. Okay, there could be a support level here at 560. Here we go. Let's see if it holds or if it continues to sell off. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. There we go. More selling pressure. There we go. Cynic selling off aggressively this morning. Everything's in the red. SoFi's down 6.5%. This is the time when you want to be cash heavy. You don't want anything in the market when you have significant pullbacks like this. Amazon pushing back. Not bad. 2%, 3%, nothing too crazy. UNH actually pushing up to 311 before coming back down. Tesla trying to recover. Everything's in recovery mode now after 2 days of selling pressure. I mean, you could say that. But Friday or Thursday, it hit highs of 577, and Thursday is when it started selling off. Sold off into Friday. All day Friday it sold off. And then now into pre-market hours and overnight hours it sold off. And now that market's open, we might see a really nice recovery here. Hello, good morning. Good morning. We're going to be looking at some fast recoveries here. Potentially. Sounds down 5%. Woo. Could be moving off of that support level, though. 1243. It hit below our level. 1243. If markets can recover, we can get a nice retracement on sound. Dollar per share, but it does not look very good right now. Nothing looks good right now, guys. Everything's somewhat selling off. NASDAQ trying to push up. Okay. We're going to test this as a possible rejection. If it gets rejected off of the EMA again, then it'll sell off, but it looks like it's going to push right past it. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful move. All right. QQQ pushing up nicely. Going from in the red to potentially in the green. Potentially. But we're not quite there yet, so see what happens. Got our coffee for the day. And we're ready to play. Let's see what we can come up with. It looks like we are. Okay, NASDAQ market looking like it wants to push. Could be time to go long. Good morning, good morning. How are y'all doing today? It's a very short week this week. It is only a 4-day week. And it's getting chillier too, guys. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how chilly it's getting already. It went from summer to fall in a matter of a day. Really getting cold over here. My nose is all runny and cold. My hands are cold. Went on my Here we go. NASDAQ pushing very nicely. Very nice recovery. Only down 1.38% is what it's saying right now, currently, which isn't bad. You know, it's not bad at all. I think they based that off of close. Yeah, so close from Friday. It's only down 1.42% from close. Now, again, on the 30-minute, we still got a long way to go, right? But by identifying the support level, we can see, hey, this might bounce off of this level again. And here we are seeing a really nice green candle on that 4-hour time frame. So definitely, if you're going to buy the dip, that would have been the opportunity. But again, don't take my word for it. This is not financial advice. This could potentially bounce right off of this moving average and come straight back down. You see how it got rejected on Friday? It got rejected again during overnight hours. It can easily push up and get rejected. And it doesn't even have to go all the way up. It can get rejected off of this blue 45 EMA right here. So we'll see what happens, okay? Could potentially get rejected. Look at the 1 minute. There we go. See if we get a rejection or if we're going to get a significant push up. Meantime, let's go ahead and take a look. Sound. Lows of 1214 on SoundHound today. Already back up to 1250. SoFi, same thing. Lows of 2370. Back up to 2427. Apple pushing up. Lows of 227 this morning. back up to 229, almost a full recovery. NVIDIA recovered very nicely from lows of 168 to now highs of 170, held above that 169 support, and now it's above that moving average. So NVIDIA might be a nice play if we can get some more bullish sentiment. Here we go. QQQ showing early stages of a possible resistance. It's not confirmation that this is going to sell off more, but it's very early signs that it's struggling to make new highs. Let's see what happens here. Still early in the day too. It's only 10 minutes into the market. We want to make sure we get a nice clear direction, a nice clear sign of direction. Also, what's anybody watching today? What's everybody looking at? Letting our members know in the Discord, 100% free lifetime access, that hey, we are live. You can watch any trade ideas I will put, and I just want you guys to know September is usually a red month. You know, usually it has an average down of 1.2% over the past 15 years. So there's a lot of historical data saying September could potentially be, you know, a red month for everyone. We want to make sure that we're aware and we're cautious because we could see pullbacks in the market during this month. Nonetheless, I'm excited to kick off the new month with you guys today. We're going to stay patient. We're going to stay calculated. And right now, it looks like QQQ wants to recover, right? So we are going to make sure that we do our part. Now, I'm not sure if you heard the bells at the beginning, but we did buy at that level. Okay, we did buy at that level. Now we did buy some here just to hold over the weekend if we were going to get a nice rally, very light position. And then we bought some more here when right at market open, right when it confirmed, right here. This big red candle actually bought on that big red candle down in here somewhere. So we'll see what happens. Could be a mistake. But again, very light position. And I'd love to see a nice recovery. You know, this doesn't necessarily have to be a day trade. It could turn into a swing trade, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a swing trade. It could be a day trade. So depending on the direction of the market, and it looks like it is getting rejected slightly, so it is struggling to get higher, but it is going higher, and that's what matters. But we need to break above this moving average. As soon as we break above this, we can see a lot more volume come in and a lot more buyers stepping in as well. Flavio, good morning. Good morning. Better View, good morning. Is smooth recovery on Qs and nice on NVIDIA? Yeah, NVIDIA. Very nice. And it's actually crossing over that moving average. So once we see QQQ cross over as well and start seeing some upward momentum, everything's going to start pushing up. Everything will begin to recover. So, you know, doesn't mean it has to, but that's what we could see once this pushes a little higher. NVIDIA looking really nice. Oh, that would have been a nice one to buy. Buying at 169, holding to 179, $10 a share at 178 or 184, I mean. You know, you can see some big moves, $15 per share, around 9%. And we talked about this on our Sunday stock talk last night about most of these companies right now have a 10 to 15% return potential or ROI when these recover. Almost everything is down roughly 10%. AMD, very nice, from 156 to 160. It's already up 2%. If we can get back up to moving average, that's 5%. And back up to those previous highs, that's 8 to 9%. So, and we talked about this, on most of these companies, we can see insane returns. buying at these pullback levels. That's a 6% back up to resistance. And I go into detail on all of these companies on the Sunday Stock Talk. Google, if Google can get above that green line, the moving average there's a nice little 2 or 3% recovery potential. Amazon has potential. They all have potential, right? The thing is, you don't want to buy because you think it's going to go up 5% or because it looks like it could go up 5% and then it sells off more. So always trade with the stop loss as well. SPY selling off. Now SPY is continuing to sell off. This is probably worse than the NASDAQ in general. SPY is pushing down, getting rejected off of that 45 exponential moving average, 45-day moving average. QQQ is above it, slightly above it, but it is above it. So I'm curious to see what happens. Does SPY begin to recover the way QQQ is, or are we just going to get more rejection on QQQ the way SPY is getting rejected? And both scenarios could happen. And it looks like we're getting more rejection now, more confirmation of a downtrend. And on the 5-minute time frame, it hasn't been above that moving average since last Thursday. Right? Last Thursday it hit those highs of 577. It's been selling off ever since. Now it's having trouble getting not only above the green line, right, the moving average, 200-day moving average, but it's having a hard time getting above the 45-day exponential moving average. So here we go. Looks like it is pushing up. Love to see it. So we do have an open position on TQQQ, buying that dip for a nice recovery. All right. Watching for the break of pattern here. This looks like it could potentially push up higher. Direction is not favorable, okay, but it is showing support here for the moment. Here we go. Let's see what it does. Here we go, guys. 1-minute time frame. Looks like it's getting slightly rejected here. See what happens. Nope, looks like it's getting rejected. Guys, you like this trading mug? My wife got it for me. Trade your plan, not your emotions, right? If you guys are interested in purchasing a mug or picking one up for yourself, just comment or DM me in the Discord. Here we go. QQQ is above that moving average. So I do like to see it above that 45 exponential moving average. It is nice to see, but it's going to get squeezed within this area, and then it's going to have to decide, are we going to get rejected and make lower lows, or are we going to get a nice crossover and begin to make higher highs and get a nice rally? And right now we're looking good as far as that rally goes. Let's go. Let's go, bulls. Push it up. There we go. There we go. We're getting a nice crossover. NVIDIA pushing up. It's bringing the market back from the dead. So let's see. As long as NVIDIA continues to push. QQQ testing moving average. Nice breakup pattern. Nice 3 stages of reversal here. Let's see if it holds. 3 stages of reversal, right? The sell-off. Slight consolidation, stage 2, and then stage 3 is confirmation, right? That push up. So we want to see that push up. But I don't know, doesn't look so good. Getting rejected. Testing that confirmation here. Flavio, nice mug. Thanks, man. Another one that he's heard of is trade with the chart, not with your heart. I love that one. Yep, that's definitely one that we should add to the mugs. That's a good one. I also heard another good one, Flavio. How about this? If you want to trade right, look to the left. That's a pretty good one, right? Want to trade to the right, go backwards to the left and see what the chart shows. That was always a good one that stuck with me. All right, QQQ pushing up, still holding, still showing signs of confirmation. Let's see if it holds. Not a lot of volume coming in at the moment. Probably a lot more volume on NVIDIA. No, actually, not a ton of volume on NVIDIA either. But still pushing. QQQ only down 1% from Friday's close. 1%. Still has a lot to prove. Still has a ways to go. But this does showcase that patterns do tend to repeat themselves. Bouncing off of this support level very nicely. Making a nice big green candle on that 4-hour time frame. We can get a huge green candle like this. This moved up 1.52% or $8 in a single 4-hour candle. So we could see a giant green candle like that. We could also see more selling pressure. So make sure that you are locking in profits when you see fit, reducing your position size and or raising that stop loss, making sure you pull that stop loss up as your position begins to do well. See, we bought down in this area. So as the position begins to do well, we can slowly raise our stop loss and ride that wave up. Next giant pullback won't even matter because we'll already be locking in profits due to that rising stop loss. Okay, we're getting another alert for something. Where's our alerts? Where's our alerts messages? AMD. Whoa, AMD pushing up like insane. Beautiful move by AMD. Below these levels, yeah, wow. This one needs to be 168 above, and yeah, that's better. Okay. Wow. Pushing from 156 to 162. Beautiful move. 3%. QQQ. Looking good. Careful with this 564 area. It's an area that was struggling during pre-market this morning. And also an area of resistance. As you can see, do you guys see that here on the charts? A clear area of resistance. It struggled with this area before. So we need to break 564. Hold, break, and we'll be able to see some more bullishness, or it's going to get rejected at this level. Okay, guys? All right, overall market still pushing up. Boom, looking beautiful, guys. So I will keep you up to date in the Discord, in our trade ideas. I'll go back and put like the exact position that I bought and all that, and then keep you up to date. Am I selling? Am I buying more? Am I locking in profits, or am I taking losses? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. We do this every morning at market open. If this is your first time watching, smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and do me a favor, join the Discord. It's 100% free, lifetime access. You can watch all my past live streams there, and you can connect with other like-minded individuals such as yourself who want to learn how to make money in the stock market. So it's a great community. Go check it out. We're almost to 1,000 strong in the Discord, over 7,000 strong on YouTube. So let's get you involved, and we will see you all over in the Discord. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.